Yeah, so this one's been on my mind once or twice before. Um, Jesus is Lord. He who confesses with his mouth Jesus is Lord is saved. Um, there seems to be this weird school of thought that seems to think that saying Jesus is Lord, three little words, is somehow some magical super thing that instantly causes people to be saved. Um, if that were the case, I mean, honestly, we would have put that on billboards and ran that as ads on TV just so that, because I mean, you know how you are when you see something, right? It's like, Jesus is Lord. What's that? You know, boom, instantly the whole word's saved. Uh, but it doesn't work that way. That's not the truth of it. That's not what that is. Um, Back in the 1940s, if you lived in Germany, early 40s, not latter 40s, early 40s, and you were walking down the street and you came across a group of whoever's and they go, Heil Hitler, the response was to be echoed by you, Heil Hitler. If you were a devout, say, Brit at the time, um, and you were walking down the street and they went Heil Hitler and you went like Heil Churchill, you'd be dead pretty fast. If you were lucky, chances are you'd probably be in one of the camps being dismembered and burned alive. The same thing held true in the early church with the way back when, a couple grand ago. The greeting of the day was Caesar is Lord. And if you're walking through the streets of Jerusalem, who is occupied by the Romans, of course, and you come across whoever and they come up to you and they go, Caesar is Lord, and you're a devout follower of Christ, and you can't, in good conscience, in any way, shape, form, or fashion, say that, and you echo it back with Jesus is Lord, you are either going to be skewered where you stand, or more than likely you're going to be thrown in and torn apart by animals in the Colosseum, lit up like a Roman candle, which, by the way, is they soak you in oil and light you on fire while you're still alive. Your family's probably going to be executed in front of you. All these nasty things, but it's an instantaneous death sentence for at least you and probably your loved ones as well. So the echoing statement of he who says Jesus is Lord, that's not just magic words or whatever. This isn't paganism, boys and girls. That's where that comes from, by the way. The magic words and stuff, and your words have power. Yeah, that's the enemy talking. That's paganism all the way out the door. Um, it's you're willing to die. You're willing your family to die. You're willing to be tortured. You're willing to suffer hard for that statement, and that's what that is. And I think it's important for us sometimes to remember that, because you can't just have an emotional moment and go, oh, Jesus is Lord, yeah, I'm going to heaven, woo, and then carry on your merry way. It doesn't work that way. There is a heart thing involved. God sees the heart, not the outside. He doesn't care how well you act, or if you decide to stop swearing or drinking or smoking or whatever it is. None of that. That's all great stuff, by all means, Smoking's a horrible habit, whatever. Like, give her up. But that's not what it's about. It's a heart thing. And it's a heart to the death thing. And I think it's important to remember that.